to $1,500 in savings when they purchase a new hot spring spa. Visit the Bonzal Pool and Spa showroom at 33rd and Pioneers or visit their website at www.bonzalpool.com to learn more about this hot sale. Act now because this offer ends April 30th. Bonzal Pool and Spa, every day made better.
Spring often marks the beginning of severe weather, which can lead to power outages. LES wants you to be prepared before the storm. Restock your emergency kit, update your info with LES, and if you encounter an outage, report it at les.com/report.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now, they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $24.62 per hour, which grows to $28.97 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $33.36 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion, Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Coppels Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com.
Yeah.
Powered by Coppels. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
Yeah. Mama, there go that man. Yeah.
Got me jumping.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Frozen.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
here we go.
Right low. There we go. Oh, no. Oh,
Frozen.
no. Oh, no. Welcome to
go.
the Captain Show. Yeah.
Frozen.
Stay
frozen. Frozen.
Yes. You ready for this? You ready?
Go. I'm ready.
All right, welcome to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket. It is I, the black shirt, and I'm with Bach. And who else I'm with?
The captain.
On this rainy Friday in Lincoln, man, the weather is bad, but I hope it get better tomorrow.
Do it one more time, Terrell. I want to do my intro one more time different.
All right. What you want me to say?
How you want to say I'm with?
Oh. All right, I'm the black shirt Terrell Farley, and I'm
can't do it without the music. You gotta give them the music.
All right, well, that'll take a bit because there's a big opening there. We can do some other music here.
Yeah, that's all right. Do it next time, Terrell. I'll do it next time. Go ahead, Terrell. Go ahead, Terrell. I'm sorry.
What's up, man? Everybody want to be talking about the draft last night, and it was, good picks, bad picks, some all right picks, some surprises. But hey, this is what you pay the big wigs for, to draft the right people.
I mean, that's all you got to say about the draft?
Well,
that's your deal in it. That's your draft in a nutshell.
Well, I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan, so as you know who we picked, and a lot of people want to talk about that and how bad of a pick they think it is, but I think Atlanta did a great pick on that. I mean, obviously you want to go defense, but if you can get a guy like Michael Penix, I know it was kind of early to scoop him up out of there, but hey, his platform that he played on last year was a big platform, and the injuries kind of took them out of the top picks, but hey, we'll take them. Kirk Cousins is not a secure pick. You know, everybody went, oh, well, you just signed Kirk Cousins to this big contract. Kirk Cousins probably won't last 2 years in Atlanta. So we'll see how that goes.
Then wait for a second. This is the same Michael Penix that played for who?
Washington.
The same one that took them to the championship game?
Yes.
That guy?
Yeah.
Wasn't he the front runner for the Heisman?
Yeah, he finished second.
I think he should have won it.
Okay. So you got a quarterback that's coming off an injury that's 35 years old plus or whatever.
25. He's 25. Okay.
I ain't talking about Michael Penix Jr.,
He's talking
sir.
about Cousins.
Oh.
Talking about Kirk Cousins. How old is Kirk Cousins?
I think he is close to 35. Let me double check. Maybe 34. But the bigger deal for them is they just signed him for 4 years, 180 million.
Dude, don't you know that they got money to burn? They got money to burn. These professional leagues got money to burn just like the NCAA got money to burn. Here's what I'm telling you.
100 and what, Bob?
180 million, 4 years. Yeah.
Only 80 is that guaranteed though. So we might give you 80 million and let you get out of there. So
if the Falcons cut him ahead of 2025, it'll cost at least 40 million against the salary cap and dead money. So that's not going to be bad. But he'll earn 62.5 million in the first year.
Yeah.
Listen, I think that is the Atlanta Falcons are looking at the future, and they're looking at being able to get Kirk Cousins to train up Penix. I'm just saying, and he's only 24 years old. It says he turns 24 next month. Penix does, so he's 23. Yeah. So he's a young guy. He gets 2 years under Kirk Cousins, and you don't know if Kirk Cousins, one, is going to return to form, and then two, you don't know if Kirk Cousins is going to be able to make it through that contract, like Terrell said. So I want a young guy that I could turn around and train him up, and then how many guys done that? Steve Young?
Yeah, there's been a few that have sat the bench and made out. Aaron Rodgers looked pretty good. Patrick Mahomes.
Look, man, I think when you're smart, you got to develop them from within. I think it's a good pick for them. And Michael Penix Jr. is a doggone good quarterback.
See, the concern there is that he is 20, will be 24 in his first season. Even if you get 2 years with Cousins, you're making a pick here for 2 years down the line when your quarterback will be 26.
Bob,
like you said,
don't do that, Bob.
I'm just telling you.
Because you know what? There was a guy named Chris Winkie who played for Florida State, who got drafted. That was 28. So don't go there.
He looked
with
about
24.
42.
Yeah. And it's another guy, Brandon Whedon, that went to Oklahoma State. So don't sit there and say that his age is a problem when you had two of the oldest guys ever in the draft get picked at 28 years old.
I'm just saying Michael Penix is, I know you guys are arguing the opposite point. I'm going to bring the other point into it. Is that he has an injury-riddled career. He is old for a college quarterback coming in, and now you plan to sit him. It's not so much that like, hey, yeah, your quarterback room's better. Without a doubt, yeah, you want to get the quarterback room better. But you sat there and you passed on Rome Odunze. You could have got another guy that could have helped out your team in the next 2 years, not down the line. You could have got Olu Fashanu was next, Brock Bowers. I mean, you could have had some weapons there. Or something on your defense that's going to contribute right away. Now, from the outside, if these are just pieces, then yeah, sure, it's fine. But Kirk Cousins reportedly was surprised, did not expect this to happen. Probably, you're going to look at a little risk. And then the other thing is, Cousins is what he is, and maybe a top 12, 13 type quarterback in the league doesn't really rise too much above that. Is that you're kind of creating your own drama. If Kirk Cousins had a bad week here and there, and he will from time to time, but again, you know what you're getting in Kirk Cousins, then there's going to start the whispers. Then there's going to start people talking about you want to see Penix if you had a draft pick on him. So it's a bit of a risky pick to me.
Well, Bach, I have to tell you, Bach, that's the worst analogy you ever put out right there.
Besides the fact they're reaching on Penix to begin with, I don't think he should have been
I never want to put Kirk Cousins and Penix in the same sentence that say they're going to battle for the quarterback spot, because that's not going to happen. It's Kirk Cousins all the way. Now, Michael Penix is there to learn. If Kirk Cousins get hurt, hey, then that's what you draft a backup for. I mean, we don't have anybody in Atlanta that can back up Kirk Cousins right now. We got rid of Desmond Ridder, which we spent the first round pick. What was he? Second round pick?
Second, yeah.
We spent, and he was there for how long? 2 years?
Yeah.
A year? So you sit here and like Atlanta got options, and one thing Atlanta going to do, they're preparing for the future. And you talk about Brock Bowers, we got Pitts. Pitts probably is just as better of a tight end is Brock as the same as Brock Bowers.
But I mean,
we have a running back.
They could have picked the best defensive player available. That didn't go until the 15th pick. I mean, they just had a lot of options, and this guy's not going to help you next year.
Well,
he's not going to help you if things go according to plan the next 2 years. It's odd to pick a top 10 pick that's not going to help you in 2 years.
Who's the Falcons coach?
Raheem Morris.
I think he's going to do a great job, and I think players are going to want to come there after they get cut and help this team out. You just see now, you sound like Mel, whatever.
Kiper Jr.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He told him you sound like Mel Kiper Jr. I just for just a second. Kirk Cousins played the 2023 season for Minnesota Vikings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been playing there.
Okay, perfect. Well, during the October 29, 2023 game against the Packers, which would have been week 8, Cousins threw for 2 touchdowns before suffering a season-ending what kind of injury?
ACL.
No.
Achilles tendon.
Yeah, same thing Aaron Rodgers did.
Yeah.
No, I'm not telling you can't come back off of Achilles tendon. But Kirk Cousins is 35 years old, man. He's 35. If he plays to the end of his contract, he's going to be 39. The kid will be 27. So, Bach, what are you talking about? That this kid is old in terms of NFL quarterbacks? No.
He's old as far as of college quarterbacks coming into the league, especially these days. You look
Chris
at
Winkie.
He's not that old, but Chris Winkie and Brandon Whedon didn't turn out. I mean, those aren't great examples because they weren't great.
Hold up a second. Just a second. Terrell, hold on, y'all. Let me put Bach to bed real quick. How old was Kirk Cousins when he came to the league? In 2012. Let me help you.
How old is Drake May right now? He's 21.
I don't care about Drake May. I ain't talking about Drake.
That's my point. That's
You're talking about Drake May. How long's Drake May been in the league?
Drake May he's just got picked. He's the 3rd pick by the Patriots.
That's my point. You're talking about the now. We're not talking about the now, Bach. We're talking about the overall NFL quarterback. 23 is about the age. Now you get some phenoms that come out at 21, but most quarterbacks, how old was Tom Brady when he came out?
If you stay until you're a senior, you're kind of considered a little bit old. If you stay an extra year, if you stay a COVID year, if you come out when you're 24, you're an old quarterback as far as entering the NFL. Now, should that matter as much? Quarterbacks are lasting longer. We're seeing, older quarterbacks staying. I don't think so, but it is something of note. That's not my biggest point, but it is a point because you look at like a Drake May, Caleb Williams is 22, and I double check on Jaden Daniels, but these guys are a few years younger. It just adds to kind of the perplexion of this pick because they didn't get a quarterback that's 21 that, okay, well, in 2 years he'll be 23 and then you go. You're going to get a quarterback that's going to be 26 or 27 by the time he gets his first look as a starter, or he's going to start playing Kirk and you're going to have all these, you're going to have Kirk looking over his shoulder the whole time. Now, Kirk was told, by the way, when he was signed, that this is a plan down the line. In the next 2 years, they're going to draft a quarterback, and as well, Kirk should have understood that at his age. But he wasn't expecting it to be this year, and he certainly. And the other thing, again, you had 5 quarterbacks drafted in the top 12. I don't know if typical grade. I don't know if Bo Nix or Michael Penix Jr. to me probably aren't top 12 type of picks, but that's where they have them. There's a rush on quarterbacks this year.
The signal caller is the most important player on the doggone team.
He's on his high horse. Arizona got Marvin Harrison Jr. So
right.
He's on his little high horse today.
He's got red on too today. I see. Is that an Arizona Cardinals sweatshirt?
With his little 5'7" quarterback, yeah. Can't see over the line.
Weapon.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You might want to take his temperature. because he coming in hot about this deal, and I don't know what he's talking about. But you're not gonna tell me. Give me a mature guy. Give me a 23-year-old before a 21-year-old any day of the week. Any day of the week.
They can draft a 28-year-old and he won't talk about that, but he'll talk about a 24-year-old. Get out of here.
Yeah. How old was Kurt Warner?
Injury history. He's got a jump in his pass. I mean, his passing motion's odd.
What about Kirk Cousins? What about Kirk Cousins? They gave Kirk Cousins $180 million, $80 million guaranteed, and he's coming off an injury.
He's a proven top 15 quarterback for the last 8-9 years.
He's coming off a catastrophic injury, sir. I've had a torn Achilles. That is a 6 to 8 month rehab, and he had the surgery.
His game's not too much about. I mean, every guy's gonna have to move, but his game's not ever really been revolved around his mobility to begin with. He's a gunslinger.
I'm gonna say it again. Your Achilles. You can't walk without your Achilles. You can't walk without it.
Man. All right.
There you go, Terrell.
All right. The fastest 2 hours in radio has begun. The Captain Show. We'll be right back.
Ever stare at the Hog Wild menu and feel like you just can't make up your mind because it all looks so good? Well, when I want a little bit of everything, I get a little bit of everything on Hog Wild Smokestack Sandwich. On a butter-toasted bun, we pile on our hickory smoked beef brisket and juicy hot links. The hard part is choosing between fresh curly fries, classic baked beans, or coleslaw on the side. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
At Doane University, we build leaders, and that means your success and achievements come first.
At Doane University, your future is uniquely yours, and our world-class liberal arts education is just the beginning.
We invite you to schedule your campus visit and experience why Doane University will start you on your journey to your future career.
Learn more by scheduling your personal campus visit today at doane.edu/visit. See you soon.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats. Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com. where they're committed to you every step of the way.
Highball Bar in downtown Lincoln is open and located just north of 11th and O Street. Highball Bar offers a vibe and atmosphere like no other, making it the perfect place to grab a drink or beverage before kickoff on April 27th. Not heading downtown for the spring game? Visit the Highball Bar for daily specials, live music, and much more. Spend your spring game Saturday just north of 11th and O and within walking distance of Memorial Stadium at the Highball Bar in downtown Lincoln.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and our annual spring sales event is now underway. We have absolutely huge savings right now at Coppell. New Sierras and new Silverados have a double whammy. Choose from APR starting at 1.9% or discounts over $9,000. Yes, that's right, 1.9% APR or discounts of over $9,000. So please take that short money-saving drive down 144th Street just south of the interstate, or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now, they've raised wages again, and they're hiring for production operators at $24.62 per hour, which grows to $28.97 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $33.36 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or apply, go to continentaljobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Community means something different to everyone. But for me, it means cheering on those around you during the good times and helping them out during the tough times. I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I've been blessed with the support of my friends, family, coaches, and community throughout my life. When looking for a bank to call home, it was easy to choose Midwest Bank. I never feel like just another customer, and they're proud to support their communities. They love what they do, and it shows. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
There's more time to save big at Bonzal Pool & Spa with their extended Double the Savings sales event. Now through April 30th, buyers can take advantage of up to $1,500 in savings when they purchase a new hot spring spa. Visit the Bonzal Pool & Spa showroom at 33rd and Pioneers, or visit their website at www.bonzalpool.com to learn more about this hot sale. Act now because this offer ends April 30th. Bonzal Pool & Spa, every day made better.
The Sea of Red will fill Memorial Stadium on Saturday for the Red-White Spring Game. Start your day off right with the Elway Power Sports of Lincoln Spring Game Tailgate Show from 8 to 11 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. All your favorite ticket personalities will prepare you for what to watch and players to keep track of. It's the Elway Power Sports of Lincoln Spring Game Tailgate Show from 8 to 11 a.m. on Saturday on 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com, and statewide on TV at Allo 961. Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Doom, 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 doom.
I'm telling you, I don't know why my Rollo camera is doing this. Go back out. Go back in.
I do. He doesn't have his cell phone muted there. And now he's gone. He's gone away.
All right. Welcome back to the Captain Show. Okay. 93.7 The Ticket. I'm the black shirt Terrell Follett. I'm with who?
Bach.
And who with?
I am the captain.
You wanted to start over earlier for all that.
Well, I couldn't. Bach messed me up talking about I was muted.
Well, it looked like your videos from the remember that movie The Ring where that girl crawls out of the TV? It kind of looked like that for a second.
Dude, I'm trying to tell you, I don't understand why everything works.
What's that beside you?
Oh, those are Hot Wheels.
Oh.
Those are cars. You know I love cars, right? I wish I could have 1,000 different cars.
That's anyway. That's why maybe you sell cars.
Exactly. Okay, so anyway, my point is Kirk Cousins was 23 when he got drafted. So I don't think that's an old person. Let me ask y'all a question. Who did Kirk Cousins play behind?
RG3 initially. He got drafted in the same class.
Mm-hmm. So the Redskins got RG3. How?
They drafted him.
No, they gave up 4 high value picks over 3 years to the Rams.
Yeah.
Cousins was viewed. Hold on a minute. Cousins, just a second. Cousins was viewed as an insurance policy in case Griffin gets injured. So who was older, Griffin or Cousins?
Cousins would have been older. I'm assuming. I think RG3 came out as a junior, maybe.
That's my point. So I mean, at the end of the day, I think it's all about the quarterback. It's all about what he can do and what he can't do. And I think you give yourself an insurance policy when you have a guy like a Kirk Cousins who's had some horrific injuries. Horrific.
Now,
Michael Penix has had some horrific injuries. That's the problem. He's all beat up too.
Then I think that's a problem that Atlanta has if they're going out there and giving all these quarterbacks all this money that are injury prone. It looks awfully familiar. But go ahead.
My question is, do you think? Now, I would put Kirk Cousins in the top 10 of quarterbacks in the NFL. My question is, what do you think he ranks in these days in the quarterback? I think he's a top 10 quarterback.
Really?
Yeah,
you
I
think
do.
Kirk Cousins when you think top 10 quarterback in the NFL today?
The bottom half of it, yeah, I sure do. Like the last 6, 7, 8, or 9.
I don't know if I'm buying that.
Well, I'll name off some quarterbacks that we'll have to see because to me, I mean, if you put them in the top 10, you're putting them at 10.
All right, let's go, Bob.
Lamar Jackson.
1.
Jalen Hurts.
2.
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert. He ain't won nothing though. That's the thing though. I mean,
Kirk Cousins has like one career playoff victory.
But at least Justin Herbert ain't even going to the playoffs. Come on, Bach, next.
Not Justin Herbert. Okay. Joe Burrow.
Joe. Yeah, I will go with Joe.
Dak Prescott.
No, come on, man. Dak and the Cowboys?
You're not going with Dak?
Come on. No.
We're comparing to Kirk Cousins. I'm not saying the best in the league.
I won't put Dak in front of Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
Let me help you, Bach. I know you can't see me, but let me help you real quick, Bach. Let me name 10 quarterbacks that's better than Kirk Cousins. You ready for it? No, let me just go through it in no particular order, but they're all better than Kirk Cousins. Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray.
No.
Hold on, let me finish. Don't you cut me off.
Kyler Murray ain't played in 3 years.
I didn't say I skipped Russell Wilson. Kyler Murray, Deshaun Watson. Huh?
He ain't even played.
Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Matt Stafford, Dak Prescott, Daniel Jones.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
I was just playing with the Daniel Jones. but wait. Give me Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Oh, get out of
I was just playing. I mean, give me Purdy.
Come on, man.
Give me
Let
Purdy.
me tell you something. I would put Kirk Cousins probably at 8, 9, or 10. I thought, because I would go with Patrick Mahomes, number 1, Lamar Jackson, number 2, Josh Allen, number 3, 4, Joe Burrow, 5, probably, did I say Josh Allen yet?
Yeah. Jalen Hurts, maybe?
Jalen Hurts. So how many that is? 5?
You've got Burrow,
That's 5.
Mahomes, Jackson, and Allen.
5.
Now the rest of this it gets thrown up in the air. Matt Stafford.
He's had a better career than Kirk.
He only had it for the last 2-3 years. Before that, he couldn't even get
Stafford
Detroit.
was balling at Detroit. Stop it.
He had Megatron. He didn't have to see Megatron.
Somebody had to throw it to Megatron.
He won a Super Bowl
with the
Rams. Better numbers.
With the Rams.
I think Matt Stafford.
Don't say the Matt Stafford of Detroit.
Matt Stafford put up a lot of numbers in Detroit. But either way, he won the Super Bowl.
Kirk Cousins put up a lot of numbers in Minnesota.
Kirk Cousins can put up some numbers, but he doesn't win a Super Bowl. I mean, even in their own argument.
That's the difference. That's the difference between when you put a quarterback on a good team, how good they play. Now, don't sit here and say that Matthew Stafford was the golden piece to the Rams because he wasn't.
Okay, if you call it a draw, that's the best I can give you.
Okay, Matthew Stafford. Okay, put him. That's what? That's 6?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, he was hurt last year, so okay.
Well, so was Kirk.
How many that is? 8?
Yeah.
7?
You won't hear Dak.
Nope.
How about Brock Purdy? That's a pretty good.
Nope. I won't.
Brock
Nope.
Listen, hey, hold up a second. All the guys we're talking about finished the season, so they're all better than him. Stop it, Terrell.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
That guy is not top 10 quarterback.
Kirk Cousins is around 9 or 10. He's around 9 or 10.
If you told me that, do you even understand how many football teams is in the league?
32.
So you telling me out of the 32 teams that this man is the 10th best quarterback out of 32 teams?
8th or 9th.
He didn't even take his team to the playoff, did he?
He got hurt, Rashawn. What do you think he was
Who was the quarterback that led them deep into the playoffs? Or did they get deep into the playoffs? Or did they get knocked out? Oh, no, my bad. That was Detroit. What did Minnesota do? What did they do?
Well, they didn't. They didn't have Kirk Cousins. They finished 7-10. It's not a.
That's my point.
Don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out, huh, Bob?
My point is, if he didn't get hurt till like what they say week 8, right? How many of them losses was on him? And here's another point I'll make. They went 7-10. You got the nerve, if he lasted the whole season, to put a quarterback that's 7-10 in front of all the other teams that had winning records. Come on, Terrell. It shows that you're a defensive guy.
Whatever.
Well, it's just the class that he's in, though. What about Trevor Lawrence?
He's upcoming. He's not top 10 yet. Not top 10 yet.
What?
Kyler Murray.
Trevor Lawrence.
CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud. Nope. I won't put him up there yet.
No, he's delusional today. It's okay.
I wonder what he thought about this before the Falcons signed him. You still would have said the same thing for Kirk?
What?
That he's at top 10? As high as number 8, 9 for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's always kind of there's guys that move up and down the rankings. Kirk, I think, is good for
nobody said nothing that year.
The
they was 14. What when he had when they broke that record, that passing record, what was their record, like 13-3 one year?
I don't know.
Kirk Cousins has never won anything, sir.
Look up Minnesota last 5 years of their record.
I'm not looking. If they won a divisional playoff game or a division, I could see, but Kirk Cousins has never won anything, sir, significant, sir.
But as far as the Penix stuff, here's what I was talking about. Penix suffered 4 season-ending injuries from 2018 to 2021, multiple torn ACL injuries on the same right knee. And a lot of that was before he transferred to Washington and then had his major breakout. But it's still that injury history there.
Oh, whatever.
I agree with you. I agree with Bach on that one. I think they're both injuries. They're both injury prone. It's not like it's just one. But let's go through these picks real quick. I want to definitely do this because I almost laughed when your boy Caleb Williams, when he got picked first, you see him all hyped up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. I guess he's happy about where he's at, and it's time to get busy. My biggest question is, who the heck is he gonna throw the ball to?
Well, that's the thing. The Bears. That's what's so exciting about the Bears pick there. Remember, they're not just the worst team picking at first. They made a trade to get there, so they were 7-10 last year to begin with. So they've got a little bit to work with. They've got a solid offensive line. They just added Keenan Allen this offseason. DJ Moore was part of the trade to get him to the first overall. So those are some pretty good guys. DeAndre Swift, a pretty good running back out of the backfield. And then with the 9th pick, they took Rome Odunze. So he's got a lot of weapons and a solid offensive line. Caleb Williams is probably going to break all those Bears records right out of the gate. Granted, they aren't very high. The Bears haven't been able to get a quarterback to throw the ball around.
Is that the 4-2-1 guy?
Who's that? Oh, Odunze?
Yeah.
I don't know. No. That's unfortunately Patrick Mahomes got the 4-2-1 guy. Xavier Worthy.
We'll talk about that later.
But listen, also before you throw it to break, Terrell, I want to let the people know, think about this for a second. 6 quarterbacks chosen in the first round. Who do you think out of those 6 quarterbacks is gonna have the most upside? Go ahead, Real.
Let me see that, Buck.
Well, you got to throw the break. Well, we'll think about it.
I'll tell you after break.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Take it out, Buck.
All right, you listen to the captain here on 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be back after this break.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Community means something different to everyone. But for me, it means cheering on those around you during the good times and helping them out during the tough times. I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I've been blessed with the support of my friends, family, coaches, and community throughout my life. When looking for a bank to call home, it was easy to choose Midwest Bank. I never feel like just another customer, and they're proud to support their communities. They love what they do, and it shows. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl Jordan with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Women may be complicated, but I make sure buying jewelry isn't. Your gal has a style, and you can figure this out. Is she more of a classic necklace kind of gal, or does she rock the boho chic vibe with layers of delicate bracelets? This is crucial intel. Not trusting your intel? Stop in the store and we'll sort out the details. I promise to make this super easy. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for our 12th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an inclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, we're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to book your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Here you go. Coffee's on me and my new BFF. I thought I was your best friend forever. BFF like best financial friend at Members Own Credit Union. Right now, they're offering $100 when you consolidate or transfer a loan or an existing credit card balance and meet requirements. Plus, you get great rates and free advice from a financial partner that will put you first.
That sounds like a match made in heaven.
Members Own Credit Union is the type of bestie you can count on. Get started today at memberzonecu.org/BFF. Limitations may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month. Hurry.
This deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
Join us each Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon for Youth Football 101 with Tank Perry of the Nebraska Red Wolves of 7-on-7 football. The future of the sport depends on the foundation set at a young age. Hear those stories and more each Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon here on 93.7 The Ticket.
NEPCO is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mixed concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEPCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEPCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations. Guess what?
What?
There's 5 Lincoln locations now. Oh my gosh. That's 25% more Lincoln locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11th, located right alongside 93.7 The Ticket Studios, 1040 O Street.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket. We are powered
by
Bauer
Infrastructure,
Bauer
Underground,
Brent Excavating. Shout out to Big Slim and the boys out there working on this little. It's not raining anymore, so I guess we can get out there and start digging and working then, Bach.
That's right.
I will never do construction again. I did it. I did walls. I don't even want to work outside it ever again. Unless I was a lifeguard or something. I wouldn't do that either.
Well, that one's fine. You're just laying in the sun there. Well, I mean,
I don't need any sun. You seen the color of my skin? I don't need any sun.
You're not working on your tan?
Nah.
No.
I'm an inside the house guy now.
Yeah.
I like the heat. I sit out on the back porch and just kick my legs up and chill out.
What if the job was to be a grill master outside?
I have to put a tent up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a tent, a big tent.
Get some fans maybe going out there.
I get that inside, that little air conditioning thing. You just stick the little hose up under there. Blow that cold air.
That kind of tent,
Yeah. Close it off.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, get a PlayStation in there.
Sounds like you're not working as much.
Play Call of Duty and cook barbecue. That'd be a good job.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to pay you for that.
I don't know. Somebody would.
Somebody might for a Husker tailgate type thing. Yeah, you might be able to do that.
Nah, I doubt it.
Yeah.
I could hopefully I can hit the lottery and just open up me a little parking lot.
Do you play the lottery?
Huh?
Do you play the lottery?
Yeah, I bought a $5 scratch off yesterday. No luck. Bad luck.
I'll say you can't win if you don't play.
I do Keno.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
I played Keno last week. Put $25 on number 43. Bam, hit it.
Nice.
$75.
Yes.
Put it right in my pocket.
You don't want to keep playing.
Yeah, that's it. But
all right, I talked to Riley and told him the next time you sell me some bootleg equipment, it's on and popping. It's on and popping because you're embarrassing me in front of my fans here. Anyway, let's get to pick number 2. We'll stick on Caleb. I think we'll wait and see. How about I say that? I'll wait and see. We'll see how he adjusts to NFL life. Washington Commanders with the second pick Jaden Daniels, LSU. Thoughts?
To the city workers out there waving to us. What's up, the city workers? Public Works. What's up, guys?
First of all, this is back-to-back Heismans in the top. So if you're a college fan, that's kind of cool. But Jaden Daniels, I think he's an excellent player. Maybe could be as good or close to as good of a running threat as Lamar Jackson. So that's the type of pick and type of player you're looking at, and also obviously flung the ball around. I mean, he's the top 3 picks, the top 3 quarterbacks. I absolutely love and think you get in are picked in the right area of the draft. The question with Jaden Daniels, as well as Drake May, who we'll get to in a second, is the weapons, the offensive line, and the organization. Now, New England's got, historically is good, but that's Belichick. They're onto a new era. The Commanders haven't got it right, especially at the quarterback position, for quite some time. And again, I just don't know. They don't have a whole lot of weapons to excite you for Jaden Daniels. He is the weapon, though. It's kind of like the Lamar Jackson offense.
You're right, Bob. Good pick.
Yeah.
No help.
I like Jaden Daniels there. I think that's a good pick. I like Drake May at New England because New England's got to have somebody. Who's he going to throw it to? Again, I don't know in New England.
Yeah.
You know, I think again the black shirt's favorite player, Marvin Harrison Jr. I think that's a great pick for. I think this helps Kyler Murray.
Absolutely.
Right.
You gonna get your jersey, Bob?
Yeah, I might go get a Marvin Harrison Jr. jersey. Yeah, I actually did get a Larry Fitzgerald jersey when he was drafted.
When's your birthday, Bob?
June 8th.
June 8th.
Yeah.
You gonna get it for him?
How much you got on it? You got half on it?
Absolutely nothing.
You're not a friend. See, you're not a friend, man. You just see how you
What do
use
you
it.
mean? I'll help him go get it signed or something. I can't, you know. Fitzgerald used to come to the university and work out. I mean, I could probably help him get something signed, but I'm not. Well, why would I pay for a jersey for Bach? I don't even like the Cardinals.
Hey,
he's a friend.
They're
you
terrible.
Can't dislike the Cardinals. Who dislikes the Cardinals?
Me.
Why?
Because they went out and drafted a 5'5" quarterback and thought that he was going to win. Even if listen to me. Even with Marvin Harrison Jr., they're not going to win. They're not going to win until they get a quarterback. And that little itty bitty quarterback is not, he's too small.
I don't know. I mean, obviously he's dealt with a little bit of injury history and he's had his ups and downs. There's no doubt about that. He's kind of, you're hoping, and the Cardinals are certainly hoping that he's kind of getting to that point of maturity to where, you know, he can kind of bring, you know, focus solely on football and maybe not so much of Call of Duty or anything like that. That's kind of what you're dealing with Caleb Williams too, is just kind of the concerns about, is he mature enough? Is football first? That type of thing. Kyler Murray is arguably you know, kind of in that Kirk Cousins type of area when you're talking about top quarterbacks in the NFL, but he's got a little, to me, he's still got upside with him. And Marvin Harrison Jr., I mean, this is probably the best player in the draft if you take position out of it. Most NFL ready. A lot of folks are saying. I mean, he can come in and be a pretty darn good wide receiver 1 in Arizona right away. I love the pick. I've been thinking about it for a long time. They were talking about shopping this pick around because of how much people wanted quarterbacks. I'm just happy to get Marvin Harrison Jr. How about this, guys? The only other Cardinal wide receiver drafted since Larry Fitzgerald in the first round. Could you name him?
Antoine Boulder.
No. He was there actually before Larry. I won't spend too much time because it'd be hard. I just want to throw that out there for some people.
Give me the initials. What's their initials?
MF.
Oh, my bad.
You were close. He spent a few years there in the desert.
Come on, man. Get it over with.
Michael Floyd from Notre Dame.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's been a while.
See, now you talk about Kyler Murray, and I think he's a coach killer because he got Cliff Kingsbury fired. So he's working on his second coach. He hasn't played a full year in probably about 2 years. Still wears those little halter tops to the press conference, which we didn't like how that looked. But you know, he's finally got a receiver. But how good can they be? It depends on him how he come in. I think he's been real selfish the way he's been acting the last 2 years, Bach.
Let me ask you guys a question. You Bach, you answer first. Kyler Murray, when he played for Oklahoma, was he a dual threat quarterback?
Yeah, absolutely.
And can Kyler Murray hurt you worse with his legs or with his arm?
His scrambling is probably his biggest asset.
Okay, so his legs. What makes you think that Kyler Murray is going to finish the season when he's 5'2"?
Well, he's done so before. It has been a few years now.
Man, listen, let me say this real quick. There's no way that I go get a Marvin Harrison and expect Kyler Murray to get the ball to him. He's going to be running for his life.
Well, it's not like he's a terrible passer. He's got his career now. It spans over 5 years. Granted, a lot of these games, last 3 have been shortened, especially the last 2. But he's got a 94-46 touchdown to interception ratio. He's thrown for 15,000 yards. I mean, he can sling it. I mean, he's not just a runner. He's more kind of a balanced quarterback. But I mean,
how many games did he play last year, Bach?
I believe 8 on the back half of the season.
How many games did he play before that, Bach?
11 in 2022.
Did he play the whole season in 21?
I played 14 and 21, played all 16 in 2019 and 2020.
Hasn't played a full game since his rookie season.
Well, sophomore season.
Since he got that money.
Whatever.
Well, sophomore season, so to speak, I suppose. If you're
How much he got? How much did he get?
Oh yeah, he signed a big bag for
Yeah,
me too.
give me his price tag on him, Buck. I would like to see that, Buck. I would like to see this.
They went all in. They went all in with Kyler Murray. I can tell you that right now.
They went all in.
Yeah.
And I don't think that was a good look, but hey, I'm
So
not paying
Kyler
the bill.
Murray signed a 5-year, $230 million contract extension that runs through 2028.
Oh my word. That 2028 is only 4 years away.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, do you actually think that Kyler Murray is the guy that's going to get it? Okay, go and give me Arizona Cardinals record for the last 5 years real quick.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up. I mean, they're
No,
understandably
look it up
not.
right
I'm looking it up. They're understandably, it's not like they feel like they've got Tom Brady in their wings, but if you don't have a quarterback, you could be in trouble. Okay, so the last 5 years they've gone 4-13, 4-13, 11-6, 8-8, and 5-10 since Kyler's been there. 5-10-1.
That's self-explanatory.
Life as a Cardinal.
He got $230 million off of how many wins? Matter of fact, he's got a losing record. Throw it to break box.
All right, you're listening to the captain here on 93.7 The Ticket. We're obviously all big Kyler Murray fans. We'll be back after this.
Ooh.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, this is State Senator Carolyn Bosin. As a state senator, wife, and mom, I believe Lincoln is a great place to work and raise a family. My husband Reggie and I are local family business owners and actively involved in our community. Last year, I voted for the largest property tax relief package in Nebraska history. Property tax relief is important to every family, and I will continue to deliver more property tax relief to working families. This is Carolyn Bosin, and I am asking for your vote on May 14th. Paid for by Bosin for Legislature.
Although we can't control the air we breathe outside our home, we can make a healthy difference inside. And all it takes is a call to Bryant. With healthy air options, Bryant can help you eliminate allergens, odors, and harmful chemicals, all while controlling indoor humidity levels at the same time. If it's time for a breath of fresh air inside, it's time to call Bryant. Breathe easy, breathe healthy. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. We do whatever it takes.
Whether you're looking for a place to stay for a concert at PBA, a Nebraska home game, or just a night on the town, the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket is the place for you. Enjoy an evening at one of many restaurants or bars within a short walking distance. Business travelers at the hotel will enjoy free high-speed internet access, a 24-hour business center, and large in-room workstations. And check out the bistro, where you'll enjoy healthier food and beverage options, as well as high-tech conveniences. Book your room today at the Courtyard Lincoln Downtown Haymarket.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month. Hurry.
This deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
Do you need motivation to get to the gym on the weekend or even in general? Tune into the Movement Hour each Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. Movement Academy owner Robert Kuhlman will host the show as he introduces new ways to stay in shape. The Movement Hour every Saturday morning from 10 to 11 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Soulful Casino in Havelock is a family-owned business, providing incredible food and service that'll have you craving more with every bite. Soulful Casino offers everything from pulled pork to fried chicken, catfish, ribs, and even quesadillas. You want sides? They've got them. From fries, green beans and baked beans, to collard greens, potato salad, and sweet dill corn. Stop by for lunch as they have specials Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 2 p.m. That's Soulful Casino, located in Havelock, where every bite you take fills the soul.
Introducing The Outlet by Sartor Heyman. The Outlet brings you luxurious Sartor Heyman quality jewelry at unbeatable prices. Shop our expansive inventory of overstocked merchandise and a vast estate collection that just hasn't found its home yet. This is your chance to own stunning designer jewelry at a fraction of the cost. Elevate your style at The Outlet by Sartor Heyman, where luxury and affordability meet. Downtown at 12th and O or online at sartorheyman.com.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today. When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with Taco Night on Mondays or Whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. We know that navigating the legal system is stressful and overwhelming, but Liberty Law Group will carry that burden for you. When you're facing legal issues, make the right call. 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-2840.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Coppels Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is.
Here we go.
Vershawn Jackson.
Welcome to the Captain Show. The second half of the fastest 2 hours in radio has begun. We're on 1040 O Street. We got the Mill Coffee House down here. We got Adam Carricker in the house. Yes. The big dog has made it to Lincoln. We might have him on in a little while. We got to see if he want to hop on the Captain Show. But this is the Captain Show. What up, Captain?
Man, everything is good, Terrell. I want to ask you guys another question because I'm in the question asking business. How much money you think was spent on jewelry?
There's a few guys that were pretty decked out. I think was it Malik Neighbors had some good stuff on.
Probably 50 to 75,000. Probably 100 max.
I mean, I'm just saying. You saying 50 to 75,000 per player?
Yeah.
That walked up there with jewelry?
Yeah.
Probably more than that. I just think it might be more than that. Real quick, let me old dad 34 always because he got his old dad 34. I feel like I'm an old dad 34 too. So he says, BJ, this question is for you from the conversation from yesterday about Nebraska football players. Who was the starting nose guard in 1984? His last name is my name. Nose guard 1984. Come on. Terrell, who is the nose guard? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's a pit bull. He was a pit bull. Oh, my goodness. I can't remember, Dad. I know it's off the tip of my tongue. I think it's a guy that was like 6 foot, and he was an absolute dog. You talking 1984, 87. Lawrence Pete, maybe? And if it wasn't Lawrence Pete, it was the dog that I'm talking about. So, Dad, if you're listening, let us know who it was. Brad from Baldwin says, Captain Show keeps us going. Out in the streets working. All right. So let's go to the next pick in the draft. Let's keep it moving, because I think I was intrigued by a couple of these people that was drafted. I kind of wanted to know your guys' opinion on why you think they got drafted. Can you guys guess which one I'm going to ask you about? The first one?
J.J. McCarthy?
I think we should talk about that. J.J. McCarthy. Why did J.J. McCarthy go in the first round?
Well, I think he's 30-1 as a starter. Obviously, came from a power running offense, so didn't always have to have the flashy numbers. Didn't always put up flashy numbers in these victories, but beat Ohio State twice, beat Alabama, and won the national championship. So I think and you listen to a guy in Jim Harbaugh who will say nothing but great things about him, and that's a guy that's had pro success and college success. So I don't know. I like J.J. McCarthy, especially where he landed.
Yeah. I think he's probably one of the quarterbacks you're going to see have a good rookie year. Got a lot of targets right there in Minnesota. Got probably the best wide receiver in pro football. So if Jefferson can come back and get everything right. And, they got a good team. So, you surround your quarterback. And he's a winner. He's a proven winner in college. So, and he's not that flashy of a guy. He just puts the ball right where it needs to be. And I think that's what Minnesota need right there. He's like the younger version of probably Kirk Cousins. So you're probably looking at that's why they picked him. So, that's what I think that was a good pick for Minnesota.
I like the pick. I think Minnesota picked a guy that he, like you said, is a proven winner. I thought, to me, he's one of the best quarterbacks in this draft because of all the intangibles as a quarterback. The guy with the biggest arm is not usually a guy who wins. Patrick Mahomes got a big arm, but he's not the guy with the biggest arm in the NFL. Patrick Jalen, what's his name? Jalen Ramsey? What's his name? Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts ain't the best quarterback, but because they got a football team, they're always go deep into the playoffs. As an organization, that's what you want. And it starts, to me, with the quarterback. So I think J.J. McCarthy, to me, when I asked that question of who had the biggest upside of all these quarterbacks that were taken, to me, it's him. I don't know why.
I don't know if he individually has the biggest upside, but he's just landed in such a good spot. You mentioned Justin Jefferson. TJ Hawkinson's probably a top 5 tight end in the league. Aaron Jones, they just signed over from Green Bay to be their running back. Jordan Addison was a first-round pick last year.
Yeah.
He's going to be coming along. That to go with probably a top 10 offensive line. He's set up to go for quite some time. JJ is. So, I mean, that was an excellent pick. By the way, I did want to mention real quick, because I thought this was an all-time quote. Speaking of Jim Harbaugh, the Chargers went with Joe Alt, the top tackle in the draft, of course, out of Notre Dame. And there was some complaints and some frustration maybe from Chargers fans. Malik Neighbors still there. Roma Dunze. I mean, they could have went out and got a weapon, that could maybe hopefully be a Justin Jefferson down the line. Well, here's what Jim Harbaugh said. He said, when asking about what about getting a weapon, he said, offensive linemen we look at as weapons, as the weapon. So all-time Jim Harbaugh line, who always likes to win football from the line of scrimmage out. So they've got Rashawn Slater, who is a 2021 Pro Bowler at the other tackle spot. So maybe they could have got a weapon for Justin Herbert. They've lost just about everything that you can think of as far as their wide receiver unit the last couple of years. But now they've got 2 tackles protecting their franchise quarterback, and that's a good place to start for Jim Harbaugh, at least.
Let me ask you a question. So, is Khalil Mack there?
I've kind of lost Khalil Mack where he was there.
I think Khalil Mack plays for the Rams, and then didn't the Rams have one of their better defensive ends retire?
Khalil Mack is with the Chargers. You're right. Yeah.
Oh, so they did. To me, that's a great value pick at that number to get a guy who's a bully, who's a monster, who had 18 sacks over the last 2 seasons for Florida State. I think it's pretty smart. Championships win or lost with defenses. So you got to have a great defense. Rams, I get it. They got to retool on offense, but they got to make sure they protect the house first. So let's get back into we went Michael Penix Jr., but Chicago Bears, I thought this was just, again, they went with Rome Odunze. What do you guys think about that? Wide receiver from Washington.
I think it's spectacular. Again, it gives Caleb Williams yet another weapon. This is a franchise in Chicago that's obviously has not had a whole lot of prolific offenses over the years, but DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Rome Odunze, DeAndre Swift, another solid, solid offensive line out there. Throw Caleb Williams in there. I mean, that's why I think Caleb Williams, you talk about the biggest upside. Don't overthink it. To me, it's Caleb Williams at the top of the draft. Especially to me, kind of landing in a similar situation as JJ McCarthy. Like, throw him in the league. He's already in a good offense, and they're ready to roll. And both those teams, as we mentioned, 7-10 in the NFC North last year. So not you're not. It's not a 2-14 program or 4-win program. These are that's a little bit short of 500 where you want to be, but that's you're picking up at a good spot.
Well, as much, yeah.
Go ahead, Ralph.
And I think that's a good pick, though, Bach. The reason why I think it is because now you got somebody coming in with the quarterback. Now you got a duo. You still got DJ Moore, DeAndre Swift. On paper, that sounds like the best offense on Madden right there, probably. But I don't know how good their defense is. So now you got your offense set. Let's work on defense. Probably get some late free agency, see who get cut and things like that. Because now you got to put the defense together. Now you got the offense together. Now you got to get it clicking, though.
But going back to Odunze, I think that number one, this dude's a physical playmaker. You know what I'm saying? And he catches the ball in traffic. So let me ask you guys this question. Who was he an apprentice under? Like, who did he learn the game from? What receiver? What?
I don't know. He's in Washington. I don't know.
No, but I'm saying, what receiver did Odunze, who was he behind before he became wide receiver number one? This is another former first-round pick. Keenan Allen. We know who that is. You guys, did I stump you?
I know who Keenan Allen is. I just don't. I guess I don't understand the connection. He's that's one of his.
He's going. I'm saying when he goes, where's Keenan Allen playing at?
He's with the Bears.
Mm-hmm. So.
Oh, whose mentor is going to be? I see what you're saying.
Yes, Keenan Allen. He gets to learn under a veteran who's been in the league a while.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So that's what I'm saying. I like what you guys are talking about. I think this pick is huge. This is huge for him in his career. When I say him, I'm talking about Caleb Williams. And we'll see. And I think Terrell's right. I don't know if the Bears have the defense to be able to do anything. Remember, they don't have Khalil Mack anymore. We talked to J.J. McCarthy. New York Jets, offensive tackle, Penn State, Aluminiuya Fashanu. I know I destroyed that name, but I just say OF.
Yeah, Olaf Fashanu.
So think about that one for a minute when you think about Aaron Rodgers coming back, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta protect Aaron Rodgers, right? And I thought the Jets looked pretty doggone good without having Aaron Rodgers in there, and they were dependent on him.
Yeah, I think that's a solid pick. I mean, obviously, an offensive line, if you're taking one of the top offensive linemen in the draft, this would be the third tackle. So maybe they were hoping that another one would drop to him by then. But if they Who knows where they valued at? Maybe they had him in second or first off the board. Either way, that's a pretty solid pick.
Okay, so Denver Broncos at 12, Terrell, pick Bo Nix. Did Raph have anything to say about that, Real?
He didn't say anything. I don't know if he upset or not, but I don't know about this pick. He probably fit in the system, but who does the Denver Broncos have to help him?
Not a lot of weapons, but it's Sean Payton obviously making the pick, so
he's not the same coach no more.
Might not be.
All right, 13 was Brock Bowers. We were talking about that. New Orleans picked another offensive tackle off the board. Indianapolis Colts picked the edge rusher. Seattle Seahawks, Brian Murphy, the second defensive tackle. Minnesota Vikings back on the board, went with an edge rusher. We'll give more when we get back. 93.7 The Ticket. Captain Show.
Hey, by the way, too, with the we're going to a stream only. So if you want to enjoy the Captain Show, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, or app. But Royals pregame coming up next. But other than that, yeah, we'll be right back on the Captain Show.
Stay with us.
Power combo BOGO? Huh?
Yes, if you purchase an air conditioner, you receive a furnace completely free. At John Henry's, our professionals want to ensure you are comfortable in your home all year long, no matter what Nebraska has to throw at us. Call today to schedule your free estimate and learn more about the free furnace waiting for you. Give John Henry's a call today.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
Soulful Casino in Havelock is a family-owned business providing incredible food and service that'll have you craving more with every bite. Soulful Casino offers everything from pulled pork to fried chicken, catfish, ribs, and even quesadillas. You want sides? They've got them. From fries, green beans and baked beans to collard greens, potato salad, and sweet dill corn. Stop by for lunch as they have specials Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 2 p.m. That's Soulful Casino, located in Havelock, where every bite you take fills the soul.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl Jordan with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Women may be complicated, but I make sure buying jewelry isn't. Your gal has a style, and you can figure this out. Is she more of a classic necklace kind of gal, or does she rock the boho chic vibe with layers of delicate bracelets? This is crucial intel. Not trusting your intel? Stop in the store and we'll sort out the details. I promise to make this super easy. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Join us each Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon for Youth Football 101 with Tank Perry of the Nebraska Red Wolves of 7-on-7 football. The future of the sport depends on the foundation set at a young age. Hear those stories and more each Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Spring is here, and Acres is offering special financing on select new John Deere lawn tractors and zero-turn mowers. Visit your nearest Acres store and test drive all the latest John Deere turf equipment and attachments. And for a limited time, with the purchase of a new John Deere mower, get up to $200 to apply to the steel power tool of your choice. From trimmers to chainsaws, gas or electric, Acres is your home for steel products and service. Offer expires April 30, 2024. Subject to approved credit by John Deere Financial.
The Omaha Supernovas are back in action this Friday, April 26th versus the Grand Rapids Rise at CHI Health Center in Omaha. The Mullen Motors pregame show with Derek Pierce and Renee Saunders starts at 6 p.m. with first serve at 7. Make sure to tune in to the next Ag Appraisal and Realty postgame show right after the match ends. Catch all the action on your flagship station, 93.7 The Ticket, and statewide on the Supernovas Radio Network. What a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh, yeah. This is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
Banking should feel personal, not intimidating. At Western National Bank, we're about real connections, founded by two ordinary guys with an extraordinary vision to know each and every customer personally. Fees, they suck. Avoid all fees with Western National Bank's Compass checking account. No monthly fees, no minimum balances, and get this, 5.12 APY on the first $1,000. Open your Compass checking account online in 5 minutes or less at mywnb.com. Experience the difference with Western National Bank. Visit mywnb.com. Member FDIC.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yeah. 93.7 The Ticket. I'm with
the black shirt.
And Powered
by
Bauer
Infrastructure.
Bauer
Underground
Brand
Excavating.
All right. Is there anybody else? Georgia went after Cincinnati Bengals went after Georgia offensive tackle Amaris Mims. Is that a good pick for you?
Yep.
They want to protect Burrow, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Amarius Mims and Brock Bowers, with those guys going off the board, Kirby Smart has now more first-round draft picks under his tenure at Georgia than losses.
Wow. Let's do real quick. I want to look at NFL draft picks in the first round by the schools. Let's see who's got the most. Who do you think got the most in the SEC? Don't look. Who do you think got the most in the SEC?
I would think maybe Alabama. It's always a good guess. Nick Saban was there with the College Game Day crew calling the NFL draft.
Terrell,
LSU could be in there.
Yeah, it's a tie.
Take 2 apiece.
3 apiece.
3.
Alabama, LSU, yeah. What about the Pac-12?
1, 2, 3.
Who's got the most, you think?
Probably Washington.
Yep, 3. You can tell who was the people. Well, what about the Big Ten? Might be a shocker to you, but more guys have come off the board when we get to the rest of the rounds. But
yeah, Michigan only had 1.
Yeah, Penn State right now has 2.
2. Yeah, they had 2 first rounders. Chop
Robinson. I was hoping he'd fall to the Cardinals, but he didn't.
Yeah, ACC 4 teams has got 1. Big 12 Texas got 2, and Toledo's got 1, and then Notre Dame's got 1 as well. But I just thought that you can kind of look and see who does what in college football based on draft picks. Anyway, are we done with draft picks, or you guys some other guys you guys want to talk about? Because when I get to the bottom and you talk about Tampa Bay getting Graham Barton and Darius Robinson going from Missouri and Xavier Worthy, I think that would be a guy that we need to talk about.
Yeah, that's the big one. That is the guy that ran 4.21. Of course, has played at Texas, was a star with the Longhorns each of the last 3 years. The Chiefs won this past year without a really good receiving core. This can be their new deep threat. Obviously, this kind of could take over their Tyreek Hill type of spot. He's bigger. I don't know if you expect him to be quite as good as Tyreek Hill is overall, but he is, he could be that deep threat, that speed. And that's with somewhat of an aging Travis Kelce. At some point, they're going to need to stop relying so much on him. He didn't have as good of a regular season, turned it on when they needed to. But yeah, absolutely. That's a pick that, well, I guess it was the Cardinals right in front of him. Somebody should have just laid on the sword, even if you didn't need a wide receiver, and take Worthy, just so the Chiefs didn't get him. But he fell to him.
Yeah, another football guys are not good to us. They somehow Patrick Mahomes got another good weapon, fast weapon. I don't know, man. I'm just tired of all the Kansas City stuff. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Now they got a fast guy. It's just I'm gonna ban Chiefs football out of my house watching it.
Why? We just got better. We got better. Just congratulate. Don't hate. Congratulate. Let me hear you say, congratulations, Kansas City. You picked great. Even though you picked way down, you picked arguably one of the top 2 receiver in the league. The fastest receiver for sure. I mean, in the draft.
Yeah, you're going a little too far to say top 2.
I meant in the draft. In the draft, sir. In the draft. Okay, but then there's another receiver that nobody's talking about. Who am I talking about, Bob?
I would get one of my favorites is Brian Thomas Jr. I don't know if that's who you're talking about.
No, this guy got drafted in the first round.
Well, Brian Thomas Jr. got drafted in the first round by the Jacksonville. I'll just throw that out there. I think that's a huge pick.
No. When I said we already went past Brian. Oh, you mean from LSU?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like that pick. I think you give the quarterback another weapon for him as well. But to me, what was intriguing was Ricky Pearsall. You ever watch Ricky Pearsall, Terrell?
What school he went to?
Florida.
The tall kid. Ain't he the tall kid?
He's 6'1".
Oh no. No, didn't pay attention to him.
He's a white kid. See, that's what I'm saying. Just slid in. Nobody pays one attention to this kid. He done slid into the first round and nobody knows who he is. That's crazy.
I didn't watch the draft, Rashawn. If I would have watched the draft, I probably would have known.
No. I'm not saying about the draft. I'm saying you tell me the last time a white receiver got drafted in the first round.
A white wide receiver.
A white wide receiver getting drafted in the first round. Who is it?
Chris Doran.
Chris Doran did not go in the first round, sir. So give me another one. Try again. Who is the highest pick white wide receiver before Ricky Pearsall? How far back you gotta go? And we ain't talking about Ricky Pearsall. I'm telling you, he was going to San Francisco to help Purdy.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That could have really been historic if Cooper DeJean would have got picked there. The last 2 picks got a white wide receiver and then a white cornerback entering the league. But Cooper DeJean had maybe some injury history. It's prevented him from being, but he's on the top of the board. So entering the second round.
Yeah, be gone. Be gone the first 5 picks.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know.
By the way, we also do have 4 spring game tickets to give away. So we got to find a way to give out spring game tickets. Also, Supernova tickets for tonight. We can do some sort of competition for the spring game tickets, but I've got an abundance of Supernova tickets. So if you can go to the Supernova game tonight, want to, well, I've got an entry for you. Just give us a text your name and email 402-464-5685 to the Starter Heyman text line, and we'll send you a pack of 4.
They got to give us. Hey, they got to give us a like or a thumbs up.
Yeah, also do that. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
You gotta give us a like or a thumbs up, and then you get how many of your tickets you need. Not try. Don't be out there trying to sell them and panhandle. But
yeah,
4 ticket max. How about that?
But I'll specifically need your name and email on the text line 402-464-5685. Now to find out, we've got to do some sort of competition to give away these 4 spring game tickets too.
No, well, we've got. I think let's set that up. I don't want to. We got to think about a good one on that one, Terrell. That's got to be good.
Do you know the answer to the last white wide receiver drafted in the first round?
Well, that's the question.
Do you know the answer?
Done
Because I
beat
am
me.
interested.
No, I don't know the answer.
Oh, we gotta find
I
out.
have no idea. Listen. I have no idea what the answer. Husker P, he said it's baseball always on the app. Baseball we would probably carry what's on the radio on the app, right? Bot.
Yeah, it should be we should be should be our what we have going on here. So I'll double check
Okay.
here. Steve.
All right. Well, Husker P asked that question. I'm just trying to somebody got to tell me that. Yeah, that's a great question. For the 4 tickets to the spring game, who was the highest pick before this last pick? Who was the highest pick white wide receiver?
Steve Largent.
In the first round, though. Who was the first round? You got to be a first rounder.
You're going to battle back to the 50s.
I don't know about that, but that's what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to Google it to see if we can find it.
Yeah, that took me. It didn't take me back. It just made me be like, well, I wonder why ain't nobody talking about him. Because I always watched him. You know what I'm saying? I always watched him. If for Florida, and I always thought to myself, man, don't nobody talk about him. But that dude is cold. He was cold with it. I think he's a punt return guy too, man. This dude is nice. Nobody talked about him. He done slid into the first round. Don't nobody even know. So, do we got any answers?
I think everybody's trying to Google it just like I am. I can't find it, quite.
Nobody
quite
can
frankly.
find it.
This is a good stumping question.
Yeah, nobody can find it. I mean, you can almost go. I can almost start telling you naming names, and I don't see one name amongst the white receivers that got drafted in the first round. We're talking first round now.
I was just trying to go back and look at where Joe Jaravicius was drafted or something. It's hard to even think of too many names.
I mean, you got a bunch. I mean, shoot, you can go to what's the kid's name? This dad McCaffrey. Easy Ed. I think he got drafted, but I don't think it was till later round, 6 or 7. There's been a lot of white wide receivers do their thing in the league. That's not what I'm saying. I said get drafted first round.
Yeah, I mean, Wes Welker was the late pick. Jordy Nelson, I think, was a later pick. Julian Edelman was a later pick. So you're trying to think about the better guys, white wide receivers the last 2 decades.
Oh, no. It's kind of good.
No? Terrell?
Nada.
That is a stomper right there. Sheesh. I'm having a hard time finding it. I guess we're ready to move on. Jordan Cantu on YouTube says, did y'all see Coach Rule get a little chippy at the tail end of yesterday's presser saying Heinrich Harburg and the doctor, HH and the doctor had 99-yard drives? You guys see that?
Yeah.
I didn't. Was he chippy?
He just had forgot a couple press conferences ago. Let's see if I can pull it up. We might even have it here. But yeah. So this is who led this is the sound for it. I don't know how chippy it was, but
just to clear this up, because some of you guys I've heard are doubting my truthfulness. Both Heinrich and Dylan had 99-yard touchdowns drives, which is why I was confused. So
well, there you go. A little bit chippy.
Then he hit the gavel down on y'all. We got 3 guys that can play. Y'all stop playing. That's a great room now. Now let me get back to this white wide receiver conversation, because I'm just gonna go through who I think. I mean, there's probably a top 25, don't you think? Who you think is number 1 all the time?
Steve Largent.
Hey, you close, but you got to go back to 1934 or 35, or 1935 to 1945. Don Hudson. And then number 2 on that list would be 62 to 72, San Diego Charger and Dallas Cowboy Lance Allworth. Now, one of my favorites is Steve Largent. Not just because he was cold, but did you remember the hit that he got hit with? Terrell? You don't remember that, huh?
No.
Okay, cool. Steve Largent, Harlan Hill, Fred Biletnikoff, Raymond Berry, Dale Schaffner, Wes Wilkers, number 8. So I'm just saying, guys, look out for this. This kid can play football, man. He can play. But I'm all for that tangent. I just wanted to make note because it didn't seem like it was such a big deal that I thought it would have been more of a big deal that he went in the first round, me personally. And I thought that they would have, did more of, I don't know, highlighting the fact that, hey man, not only can the kid play, but he's going to a doggone good football team in San Francisco 49ers.
I like Corey Lincoln. Don't know if this is the answer, but Anthony Gonzalez was a first rounder in 2007. Also don't know if he's considered white.
Who is Anthony Gonzalez?
I don't think he had necessarily a great NFL career, but I do kind of remember that name.
Was it O-line? Let me see.
Well, no, because he's in the wide receiver discussion.
Oh, okay.
We got to look.
He's now a politician, which is kind of throwing me off.
He is a politician right now?
Yeah.
Really?
He played his college ball at Ohio State and was picked in the first round in 2007.
Sage, his name is Sage Anthony Gonzalez. Guess what? Guess who picked him?
Who? Denver?
Huh?
Who?
Nope, the Colts. The 32nd selection overall.
I think Corey Lincoln.
What kind of career did he have?
He didn't really do much, but I think Corey Lincoln might have just won himself some spring game tickets because that's about as good an answer as we're going to get probably out of this.
Aaron Hernandez.
Dang, they tried to get him the ball too, boy. He couldn't get out of first gear though. He played. They kept him around. For real, look. 07, he played 13 games, 37 receptions, 51 targets, 576 yards, and 3 touchdowns. First round draft pick, 37 receptions.
That's probably good for a number 3.
Stop it. Not for no first rounder.
I mean, if he's a number 3 receiver, I mean, that's good. I mean, you got to look probably see who's number
receiver.
He's probably.
No, they drafted him in the first round to be the number 1 slot. Anyway, the second season had his best season, played in 16 games, had 57 receptions, 79 targets, 664 yards, 4 touchdowns. And then after that, played in 2 games, played in 8 games in 2010, and he had 5 catches, 9 targets, 67 yards. 2011, 8 games played, no catches, 2 targets. Career over. Politics.
Well, Corey Lincoln, I think you've won the spring game tickets. If you could text in your full name and email, I can send that over to you. We do got to go to break. We don't have music again because we're on the stream, so I'll just let you guys throw it to break. But yeah, we got one more.
At least he got
here.
pension.
Say what?
He got a pension.
That's right.
Dude, he paid. What do you mean pension and paid, Terrell? I'm gonna look and see what was his contract in 07.
All right.
So
Well, I'll go ahead
and get us out of here.
Yeah. You're listening to the Captain here on 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be back right after this break. Once again, if you do have an opportunity to go to the Supernovas game tonight, we can hook you up with some tickets. 402-464-5685. Send me your name, full name, and email, and we can set you up with that. We'll be right back on the Captain on 93.7 The Ticket.
Community means something different to everyone. But for me, it means cheering on those around you during the good times and helping them out during the tough times. I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I've been blessed with the support of my friends, family, coaches, and community throughout my life. When looking for a bank to call home, it was easy to choose Midwest Bank. I never feel like just another customer, and they're proud to support their communities. They love what they do, and it shows. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Hey Nebraska! Register today for the 40th annual Cornhusker State Games, taking place July 11th through the 21st in Lincoln, Omaha, and other Nebraska communities. The Cornhusker State Games features 70 sports for athletes of all ages and abilities. Price increases are approaching, so register early and save. For details, go to cornhuskerstategames.com. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel with Gatorade, brought to you by Pepsi Cola of Lincoln, a proud partner of the Cornhusker State Games.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Power combo BOGO? Huh?
Yes, if you purchase an air conditioner, you receive a furnace completely free. At John Henry's, our professionals want to ensure you are comfortable in your home all year long, no matter what Nebraska has to throw at us. Call today to schedule your free estimate and learn more about the free furnace waiting for you. Give John Henry's a call today.
43550. John Henry's Plumbing.
Do cake batter cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the caramel latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Foundation for Lincoln Public Schools. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward, Bagels and Joe.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Homeowners, is your yard in distress? Is your lawn being held hostage by stubborn and unruly weeds? Never fear, lawn lovers. Weedman is here. We'll rescue your lawn and restore its beautiful emerald green glory. The results of our expertly applied program are sure to impress the toughest of critics, your neighbors. Take that, Dale. Vanquish weeds and transform your lawn this year with Weedman Lawn Care. Get 50% off your first application. Go to weedman.com today. Terms and conditions apply. Go to weedman.com today.
It's officially one of the greatest weeks of the year on the sports calendar, Masters Week. Book your tee time today with friends, family, or coworkers at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Doors open at 10 a.m. from Thursday to Sunday, and they'll have food directly from Augusta National, like pimento cheese sandwiches, Georgia pecan caramel popcorn, and lots more, plus specialty drinks to get you in the mood for the greatest golf tournament in the world. Book a bay today at doubleeagle.golf.
School tells you all about the 4 seasons: spring, summer, and so on. And then there's a way we really tell what time of year it is. Sports seasons: football season, baseball season, or even off season. Well, what's the chocolate season? Well, it's now, of course. And now, and always. Whether you're looking for a caffeinated pick-me-up on the way to work, a little snack on the way home, or you need the perfect gift that's sure to be appreciated, it's time for the chocolate season, y'all. 40th and Old Cheney, or order ahead at thechocolatseason.com. See you there.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador online at prg-ne.com.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere sprayer during Landmark Implement's Fast Start Early Order program. Leverage the industry's latest technology with See and Spray to target weeds in season in corn and soybeans and use less herbicide per acre. Utilize Exact Apply to save in chemical usage and prevent over-application. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year during Landmark Implement's Fast Start Early Order Program. Contact your local Landmark location for full details and experience the Landmark difference.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey.
I got you there, son.
You got the rails. Some people say they can't hear it, even on the other podcast or the stream, maybe. I don't know. Terrell, what do you got this weekend? You ready for the game tomorrow?
I guess so. Well, I'm hungry right now, though.
That's
good since Friday.
Yeah, good sense.
Hey, listen to me. Do not eat my good sense sandwich.
Oh, man, I already ate it.
I'm going to say that one more time.
I already took a bite out of it.
No, I don't care. Put the rest of it up. Take my sandwich, put it in the refrigerator, please. So I asked you to do that for me. I'll be in bright and early in the morning for pregame. Can we please do that?
Yeah, we could give that a shot. I think that makes sense.
I'm not making no promises. I'm not touching your sandwich.
Bach, you gonna take care of me, Bach?
Yeah, I think I could do that.
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot, Terrell. With friends like you, who needs enemies?
It's okay.
I'm just saying, you can't put my sandwich up?
Hey, if you ain't here the day they come out, then I don't have nothing to do. I don't have nothing to do.
24 hours later, they'll still be good.
All right.
All right, so let me ask the question, and then we'll get rolling. Terrell, who do you think tomorrow is going to be the guy that you think is going to step up on the black shirt? You only can pick one.
I'd probably say Javen Wright.
Ooh, okay. Bob?
I'm interested to see Chief Borders. You know, Matt Rule specifically said he's one of the most improved players. I've seen Vershawn working on some drills on him in here in the office. So I want to see if he can take that to the field.
Well, I think for me, I want to see a defensive back. One of the hills. I don't know which one. Okay. No, I take that back. I want to see Tommy Hill be the electrifying player we need him to be. That's what I want to see. I want to see Tommy Hill pick a ball off, and then I know what Tommy Hill can do once he gets the ball in his hand. It's over. But I want to see Tommy Hill take his game to the next level because we need a ball hawk back there. We got to have somebody that when there's a ball in the air that they're going to go get after it and make the pick. Same question on offense. Terrell.
Probably Dardell. Weather's kind of tough, and you're not going to be probably putting it in the air like that. So I think he probably have a good day running.
What about you,
Matt Rule did say they were going to air it out a little bit. So this isn't. They know they can run. This is going to be more of a passing spring game, if you will, and therefore, Jamal Banks and Isaiah Nair certainly stand out. But we can dance around it all we want. Our eyes are going to be glued on Dylan Raiola.
Thank you, Bach, for talking about the elephant in the room. Dylan Raiola is who I want to see. I want to see if what I saw in practice is real. And we'll be able to see if that was real or not. I promise you that. You'll be able to see the greatness that is the doctor, And I think Heinrich Harburg, I told y'all that the first practice I went to, that I saw him get better. And we know Heinrich Harburg is the best runner out of them for sure. Now, you put him, you get his arm because he got a big arm, but you get his accuracy right, you get his mind right, understanding how to get to his third and fourth options and how to check out of plays. I think he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. If I had to go into it, I'm not the coach, but if I was, it would be Heinrich Harburg 2, the doctor number 1, and Dan Kalen would be my insurance policy. I would still let Dan Kalen get in and play 4 games, though.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to get some experience. Yeah, because he's the future. So it's insurance policy. It's the same thing. People can look at us and be like, oh, that's crazy. They got 2 quarterbacks in the same class. You need it. I think. I could be wrong.
Well, certainly, as far as what you're saying, as far as an insurance policy, it definitely helps to have an Elite 11 quarterback covering you just in case anything does happen. So, yeah, I mean, yes, all eyes are going to be on Dylan Raiola, but there's so much to look out for in that quarterback room alone. But then, like we said, some of the weapons that are supposed to be added to help Dylan Raiola will really let you know how far this offense can go. I mean, what are we talking? We spent the whole first hour and a half of the show talking about quarterbacks, and the number one thing about when we're excited about is, did they have weapons? Did they, were they put in a spot to succeed? And I think a lot of people think Dylan, while that offense numbers wise was absolutely terrible last year, that they've done enough work in this offseason to give Dylan some good weaponry around him.
I think they did. I think we've got some weapons that we haven't seen before that I think the Husker fans are going to be super excited when they see Dowdale play. You know what I mean? Because he's going to push Johnson a little bit harder. When we see those receivers come in and play, when we see I think, there could be a surprise at tight end. There's so many things that I'm excited about looking at. Did they say we're going to do special teams? Are there going to be special teams going on?
No.
So no special teams at all.
Third.
They said basically that's where the injuries happen. So yeah, they're not gonna be running out. I mean, I'm sure we might see kicks, punts, but not returns.
I mean, that's fine. I just think that's a part of the game. And you're right. People get their head knocked off in punt and kickoff return. So we want to see Nebraska Huskers. We appreciate you. We want to see what our beloved Huskers are going to do, what they look like, how they compete against each other is going to be how they compete in the game come the fall. Terrell, what do you got? What's the temperature supposed to be?
I don't know.
I guess we can look real quick before we get out of here.
It was supposed to be pretty good, but now with all this rain, I'm not so sure. I think the temperature's fine. You're just questioning whether there's going to be rain.
About the captain. He make it all happen.
So you don't think it's going? Well, we'll see here right now.
Be as good
Spring
as
game forecast.
Action is all about the captain. He make it all happen.
All right, y'all.
Be lacking.
Bring a rain jacket.
Yeah, it looks like it's maybe 60, 63. No wind or rain as of yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think bring one anyway, because you never know, right?
Yeah.
Just bring one. It'll be a little cool. 11 o'clock is going to be cold.
What time the game start? 2?
11.
11?
Or 11:08 or whatever, what time.
You're going to be up all night.
No, I don't have to work tonight.
Oh,
I'm off on Friday.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
You got anything else, Bach? What's up next?
Well, Adam Carricker is in the ticket. Yeah, well, is in the studio, by the way. Good Sense. I'm looking forward to my Good Sense Friday as well. Bear Tenney, Carricker's guest today, the latest commit to Nebraska.
Well, make sure you put my sandwich up.
All right.
Get us out of here, Bach.
All right, thanks for joining us here on The Captain. Once again, Adam Carricker on the ticket. Coming up next, we will have spring game coverage starting at 8 o'clock tomorrow, and that's where Rashawn will enjoy his good sense. So we'll do that. We'll see you on The Captain next Monday. Plenty to talk about after the spring game, but join us on 93.7 Ticket for all the coverage, and don't go anywhere now because Adam Carricker on the ticket is coming up next.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With